Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial. I'm going to show you any new updated bits that I've been using for my base routine, my entire makeup routine. My foundation hasn't changed, my brow products haven't changed. Still use my NARS Soft Matte for my foundation, the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen, and the Benefit Precisely My Brow eyebrow pencil. This is the part I would apply my concealer. I've been using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter concealers. I use the shade Crumble 7.1N and Brittle 6.5G. I wish her concealers had more of a golden undertone, or quite like neutral looking, sometimes cool. So yeah, I do like the what's it called? I do like the Too Faced ones because, like I said, they do give that kind of like golden feel. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave that to kind of set and dry a little bit. Probably should add some more actually. On my nose. Still using the Juvia's Place cream bronzer. I'm just applying that to my cheekbones. Use a flat brush just to kind of sculpt. This is one of my foundation brushes, just to sculpt my jawline. Not really adding like any more like excess product. I still leave my under eye to kind of dry down a little bit more. I'm usually very impatient when it comes to my concealers drying down, but it does make a difference when you leave it to dry. This brush is the Morphe E8. I would blend the outer corners first, so I can keep like the color in the middle so it doesn't move too much. And then gently tap the middle area. I also try to take the concealer all the way underneath. Make sure like I don't leave any dark circles or dark areas under my eyes. So I take it all the way like under my eyes. I know I'm looking kind of crazy. I can just obviously go over that with my foundation brush to kind of soften those edges. I'm gonna sculpt my nose, again using the bronzer by Juvia's Place. I'm gonna start from like the mid section because I already have like a bridge going, like a natural bridge. So I kind of start my line from like the middle so that it's not like overly harsh. I do like a little line here because once I put my powder, it will kind of like sculpt my nose anyway. So I just do like a light line. 2 steps of powder. I first use the Charlotte Tilbury brightening powder. First to set that under eye area just gently before my next powder. So I've been doing this as well kind of as of recent, and for some reason I feel like it does do a good job in making sure that my under eye looks flawless. The bridge of my nose, I use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. This is the shade, what says Blondie, to set the bridge of my nose and also my brows. I take that across my brows to like get rid of that shininess, and also my forehead. I'm gonna try a different powder today. I'm using the One Size translucent powder. I'm gonna use my small triangle powder puff and then apply that to my under eye. Then to add back the warmth, I'm taking the Juvia's Place Bronze Duo in the shade Deep Dark and just applying that to my cheekbones. Also sweeping that into the concealer to blend it out. For my all over face powder, I've been using the Kosas Cloud Set powder. This is the shade Softly. I heard that the Sephora one is actually being discontinued, which is really sad because that was one of my faves. Although you can't get that in the UK. I did get one when I was in the US, but I think they're discontinuing it. But yeah, this is probably the next best thing. Just gonna apply this to the areas in between my under eye and like my contour or my bronzer, and also all the other areas like down my jawline, my chin, down to my neck. Sometimes I use that One Size Beauty as well. What shade is this? A deep dark shade as an all over face powder. It just depends on what I'm feeling like. So it's either this or the Kosas one. If you have oily skin, I feel like it does help to kind of mattify the skin. I've been really loving these two blushes as of late. I've been like layering my blushes. The new NARS blushes, they reformulated their blushes. I was sent a few of their blushes and I've been using these two. So first one is Teased, which is like a matte fuchsia color. And then Obsession, which is like a papaya coral. These two together, well not together, but like on top of each other. So I would use Teased on the higher point and then Obsession on my cheeks. Teased, just going to apply that to, probably should have used a brand new brush. This is what Teased looks like. And then we're gonna go in with Obsession. Oh yeah, I've just been loving this. It's just such a nice like ombre of shades. With me, I am not shy when it comes to my blushes. I would pack that blush on. I'm gonna highlight my nose so I can add that little contour thing can actually show up. I take it, I put it like a little bit higher now. I put it much higher the bridge of my nose and just kind of blend that out. Then also do this to my Cupid's bow. Right, my lashes, I use my own brand. Jenkins Beauty. I wear my own brand for the most part, actually all the time. It's probably the only lashes I use at the moment. This is So Extra Mini. This is the one I reach for the most. I will link it down below if you're not familiar with my lash brand. For lips, I'm using the Revolution Beauty lip liner. This is called Americano Brown. A little bit of chestnut lip liner on the outer corner. Lipstick, I'm using Huda Beauty's Board Meeting. And then the Max Factor Lip Glaze, this shade is Caramel Swish. If I was going out, I would then spray my face with the L'Oreal 3-second setting mist. It smells awful. It's like spraying hairspray all over your face, but if you can like manage with the smell, then it's a really good product. Yeah, it does keep my makeup, like it doesn't budge. It doesn't mattify your face. If your face was oily to begin with, it will lock it in place. So it will still look shiny, but it won't like rub off, if that makes sense. So I will pat my face with some powder and then spray this and it will just lock it in. So yeah, I just wanted to show you some of the new bits that I picked up and yeah, just how I put them on my face, and yeah. So that is it. If you have any specific makeup videos you want me to do, let me know. And yes, nothing much to say. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. I've just darkened the lighting to see if you can actually see the colors like a lot better, but this is pretty much my face. Everything looks good, I believe.